The office was dark except for the muted glow of the city lights outside. My desk was scattered with paperwork, untouched. My mind wasn't on deals or deadlines. It was on her, Lily. Her refusal haunted me. Not the simple no, but the way she carried it, measured, quiet, as if she had rehearsed her departure 1,000 times. But her hesitation, that flicker of something in her eyes before she walked away, told me she wasn't done thinking about it. Neither was I. For years I had built walls. Not just around myself, but around them, Mia and Oliver. I told myself I was protecting them. I told myself I was protecting myself. But now I knew, my walls were cracks. And she was the storm that could tear them down. The thought made my chest tighten. I poured myself another whiskey. The amber liquid burned down my throat, but the fire inside me was deeper. I was tired of silence, tired of watching her walk away. I would force her to see. Not because I wanted to control her, but because I needed her to understand. I picked up my phone. I didn't call her. I didn't send a message. Instead, I called the one person who knew her schedule better than anyone, her assistant. "Arrange a meeting," I said, my voice low. "Tell her, it's important." The line went silent before she replied. Hesitant. But I didn't wait to hear her answer. I hung up. Because tonight, I wasn't going to wait for her to cross the line. I was going to pull her over it.
The sound of my phone buzzing startled me. I glanced down. No name, just the number I'd blocked months ago. My fingers tightened around it. I wanted to ignore it. I wanted to pretend it was just noise. But something inside me, something primal, stirred. I had thought I was done with Ethan Carter. I had walked away. I had told myself the chapter was closed. Yet, his presence lingered. Like a shadow that had crept into my life uninvited. His photographs, his words, the way he looked at me that night. All of it was still there. And it hurt more than I wanted to admit. I didn't answer. But the moment passed and I felt a strange unease settle in my chest. Not anger. Not fear. Something more dangerous, curiosity. By the evening, I found myself in my studio, unable to concentrate. My sketches lay forgotten. I kept replaying that moment in the cafe. His voice, steady but quiet, as if he wasn't begging but promising. And I hated myself for remembering the ache in his eyes. When her assistant called again later that night, insisting on passing him a message, I finally spoke without thinking. "Tell him. If it's important, he can meet me." The words were heavier than I expected. They were an unspoken surrender.
When her assistant confirmed the meeting, a slow smile curved my lips. This was no accident. I had given her a choice, and she'd taken it, whether she realized it or not. The CFA was quiet when she arrived. She didn't look surprised to see me. That was her way, controlled, guarded, as if every step she took was measured. But her eyes betrayed her. They flickered with something I wanted desperately to name. I gestured to the chair across from me. "Sit," she didn't. Instead, she folded her arms and looked out the window. Silence stretched between us. I let it linger. Finally, I spoke. "You saw them. The photographs. You saw what you've been denying yourself." She kept her eyes away. "That doesn't mean anything." "It means everything," I said quietly. "They're not just my children, Lily. They're yours. And they deserve you." Her laugh was bitter. "You sound like you think I owe them something." "You owe them nothing," I said sharply. "But don't you want to know them? Don't you want to see the life they could have with you in it?" She turned to me then, her gaze sharp. "You think this is easy for me? Do you know what I've had to fight for? Do you know what I gave up?" I leaned forward. "I know exactly what you gave up. But what you lost isn't gone. It's waiting for you." Her breath hitched. For a moment, the walls around her cracked. But then she straightened. "I came here to say no." Again. I shook my head. "No is easier. But it isn't truth. And deep down, you know it." She looked away, her jaw tight. I could see the war inside her, desire warring with fear, longing warring with pride. And I knew I had won, even if she refused to admit it. "Whatever it takes, Lily," I said softly, "I am going to make you see that they need you. That I need you. That you need them." Her silence was my answer. But it was also the beginning of something neither of us could walk away from.